Всем привет! Продолжаем играть в Mass Effect Andromeda. Давайте продолжим. На прошлом стриме мы прилетели на первую планету. Что-то там попытались сделать в лагере. Получили транспортное средство. И сейчас будем разбираться и смотреть дальше. Нажмите Е.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
Дратуйте, дратуйте.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Так, нам наверх, да? Да.
It's slippery, but there's a great view! That should do it. Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Oh my.
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right.
Так,
Trust me, okay?
чат повыше.
I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
А ты?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Где? Самое время тут полутаться.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like my name's better as PB.
Рад знакомству.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for Eos.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Значит, пойдем по следу.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Биби.
Fascinating, huh? Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
Конечно.
Solving alien mysteries on hostile worlds. Do you need to ask?
A man after my own heart. Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
Твои цели.
How did you get here? After what happened with the outposts, I didn't expect to run into anyone.
I had a ride. Had to fudge the flight plan a little. The Nexus didn't want to risk anyone else. Or let people see how rough it got. Sad. But there's still so much here. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
Роботы реликтов.
The bots we're seeing. You had names for them?
I had to call them something. The observers fly around spying on anyone who touches this tech. The assembler ones make other remnant. Not sure how yet. Maybe manufacturing or 3D printing. And breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
Твое имя.
Is PB a typical Asari name?
Do I seem typical? Never been accused of that. It's a name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
Интересно, мы узнаем ее настоящее имя.
Is anyone else camped out on Eos?
There's the Ket, Clancy's Salvagers, and one angry old man.
Who do you mean?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket and doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
Изменение атмосферы.
We're hoping this tech can fix the atmosphere and make Eos livable. Think it's possible?
Yes, maybe. Possibly? This tech is so new. I mean, old here, but new to us? Who knows what it can do?
How old is it exactly?
It's been dormant for centuries, which I guess isn't actually that old. Huh. But long enough for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
Пока.
Well, I'll head out.
Yes, so much to investigate. Let's get to it.
Так. Угу.
radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Давайте тогда поедем. Куда нам надо?
Radiation within safe levels.
When they sent the first colonists down here, everyone was so excited. After all the shit the Nexus had been through, we finally had something to believe in. Then the reports came back.
This time will be different.
Yeah, I'm more than ready to believe again.
Ну, пожалуй, пусть они там сами разбираются.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure,
Спасибо.
but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Камера
Cat and
вернись.
remnant. Seems you can't find one without...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Ясно. Ай-яй-яй.
They hit Vetra! Vetra's hurt!
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Так, вперед.
All taken care of.
Отлично. Так, мы пока не будем подключаться.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
What do we have here?
Above!
Да, видимо, нам тут надо.
getting better at this. I'll need to use the interface that controls this. That did it. I think that's enough.
Все?
Colonist from Site 1. No one
Okay.
came for her body?
We knew some were lost, Ryder.
Так, расшифруйте код реликтов, правильно расположив глифы в сетке. Повторяющий глиф не должно быть ни в одном ряду, столбце и выделенной формы. Окей. Так, тут... Нормально. Пойдет. Тоже пойдет. Так, да.
You good at this?
Головоломки.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Квантомеханическая связь.
Heads up, incoming dropship.
Какой?
Seriously?
Да.
Can't catch a break.
И... Мы же можем просто уехать? Блин. Кто где?
Is it just me? Or do cats seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
Definitely not just you.
Radiation levels increasing.
Так. Норм. Пойдет.
Remember when they got the first data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
It looked dry, sure, but not kill you dead. Between this and Habitat 7, I'm hoping the others are just a little bit golden.
like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Так, ага.
Mining zones in this region are available.
Ты взял
Operator.
кое-что
I've added them
интересное.
to your nav system.
Это съедобное? Или пока неизвестно? О,
Cat incoming!
да поняли. Это идут.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
А, что с камерой? Остановись. Не отходи. Окей. Что? Где? Куда? Где ты?
Did those cats seem
А.
shaken up?
Так. Все, отключили щит? Не. А мы... Нет, мы не можем. А, вот это. Спасибо. Что тут? Ролики.
Let's get to it before there's any more cat.
Кто-то кричит. Какой-то язык. Эпичная музыка. Ноги. Здравствуйте. Вот это опасно говорить. Давай, эффектное появление.
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
Oh, come on, Drax, stop that.
Vetra. What are you doing here?
I'm with the Pathfinder. That Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine.
Ну, не зря ветру взяли, получается.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Занимаюсь делом.
You're not the only one hunting
Попал
cat.
под дождь. Ну да, там
Yeah,
обещали
bet you're
вообще
mowing
сегодня
down an
дождь.
army with that gear.
Поэтому надо всегда с собой брать
Nexus knows
видеокамеру.
shit about the cat. They think they're safe. but they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ked bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, Drac, we could use someone with your skills.
Tempting as that is, Vetra, I'm a little too old to be carrying humans through a fight. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Что это за... А? Да. No.
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the rest. He seems fun.
А он забавный. Прыг-скок, прыг-скок. Так. Значит, нам куда-то наверх. И вон туда. Интересно, какой тут предел падения? Так.
I think that's enough.
Да, этого достаточно.
Score. We're in.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to... something in the lake? This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Так. Теперь буду бежать. Что, опять прилетят, да? По классике. Так, и давайте навыки еще прокачаем. Ну, вот это хорошая штука, по-моему. Или нет? Копье. Или нет? Ладно, давайте, что тут у нас... Вот это хорошая штука. А, нет. Отмена. Назад. Подтвердить. Ветра 2. Окей. Лема 3. Всушающий удар, осколочная граната. Ладно, все осколочная будет. Я прочитал звездные пустоши, думаю, так, кажется, это немножко другая игра.
So this technology on Habitat 7 was messing with the planet?
We don't have all the answers yet.
Don't expect any from the Nexus. They got a few reports, then the Ket showed up. No time to study weird tech.
Tried to the last, looks like.
М? Ясно.
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
Oh, wow. What did we do?
Красивая.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
О,
Whoa, it's forming a
Most.
bridge.
Like an invitation. Hope it's safe.
миленько. Старые, кстати, эти челноки. Как он там, Кадьяк? И вообще отсканировать нельзя. Пиби.
Radiation levels within a
Допустим. Кого можем выбрать? Пока не можем. Ну ладно, так и оставим. Здесь тоже.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
Спасибо. Да, ерунда.
And to make it look so easy.
That's a long way down. Can't tell how far.
Гравитационный колодец.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
Прыгнуть?
I'll let you know.
Hey! It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Куда-то
Embrace the
падаем.
unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault.
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
Watch your fingers. There might be traps.
I'm not detecting any.
I have made that mistake before.
Ладно, сохранить не можем.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
no signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault?
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room. Look there, do you see that?
Looks like a broken information display.
Двери открываются. Это что?
Ah, here's the rock you kicked down here. Safe and sound.
А,
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
These data pattern things are incredible. Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
good plan.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
Minor.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this. Well, look at this. No way through, no interface points. Sam, note it down for later.
Com check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look at the ceiling. Those scar things must be bracing it.
Most.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Так, допустим. Прыгаем по мосту. Это что? Нет. Дверь.
Cozy.
Ай, хрень.
Assemblers, they're hostile!
Careful! Remember, they make other remnant.
Все.
never be able to describe all this. People will have to see it for themselves.
Не шуми. Тяжелая сумка, да. Это сложно.
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just
Привет.
crossed one.
Remnant!
А, еще. Это плохо.
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shields. Found that out the hard way.
Ну, вылезай.
Use the pillars for cover!
Нет. Все.
Good.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
Ладно. Какой-то город подземный,
Look how
большой.
far it goes.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Пирамида. Похоже на этот. В Fortnite такая штука была в какой-то этом финальном ивенте какого-то там сезона. В летающей тарелке.
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Дверь. Контейнер.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need?
If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
Привет.
What are those pyramids? We've got company. More remnant.
Ага.
Watch the edges. Way ahead of you.
Ну. А ты?
Keep looking up. Don't let them get above us.
Вылезай. Ну.
Keep up the pressure. We're almost through.
We're good.
Good. Что?
Some things down here work, and some
Не
don't.
работает.
Perhaps to direct and assist manual reactivation of the vault, or to mislead intruders.
Great.
Мост.
PB!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
И ушла. Стандарт. А? Что это? Ты?
That's one way to light a room.
А? Подсвечник.
The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so good.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
it is.
Так,
Might be another gravity well?
здравствуйте.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out. The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
А, это турель. Все.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
This device appears defensive in nature. Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
It's also clean for something. How old?
Опять падаем.
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned? Crap. The conduit sprang a leak.
Right
Сломано.
over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now.
А, это она
There has to be
вытекает.
some way to fix the leak.
Ryder, up here!
A gauntlet. Or maybe a hand tool.
And it doubles as a weapon. Extra handy.
What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
Что? Куда? А,
The
так.
system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Ну окей, давайте.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
Nowhere to go but down.
That did it.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
Ужас.
Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
If this doesn't test fly the jump,
Company!
О,
Sounds like you made it.
все норм.
It made a new path. I think that's the right. Observers coming up at us!
Чё, опять что ли? О, всё. Вроде все.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Oh, no.
We've got a path to. Whoa!
Что?
Well, 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Ой,
there
ой.
is a bottom. Who says it doesn't go down to the core?
Sounds like you made it.
Too far, even for jump jets.
Невидимые мосты.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
Молоточек — это значит, ты можешь этим молоточком злых людей бить.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
Не надо. Я неплохой человек.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Так.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart.
Я выбираю
Really off the
правильные
chart.
варианты диалога.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Ryder,
Should we?
Ура! Побегушки. О, великолепно. Бежим.
Peavy, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it. What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go!
Видишь, я беспокоюсь о Пибе. Продувка.
Don't let it catch us! Need bridge now!
Да понял, я понял.
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
Да, мы бежим. Страшный туман. Хочет нас съесть. Туман, отстань. Пусти меня.
Another gravity well!
We don't know where it goes!
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us!
Все. Улетаем. Феечки Винкс поработали. Теперь можно и лететь. Ага, еще не все.
Barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
В
That's the door to the
смысле?
entrance. Almost there.
Открой.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Crash! Right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Shit, it's sealed! Try to get something under it!
Кнопку нажимаем.
Console is attempting service reconnection.
Come on!
О, все.
Board
Туман
restart
ушел.
is now complete.
И как будто не было.
That was... Talk about a rush.
Что сейчас случилось?
What was that? Field.
I know a trap when I see one.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Это было страшно и весело.
Nothing like outrunning
Yahoo.
death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering lost console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Здесь делаются невероятные вещи.
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere trying to melt the ice caps.
To help with support life.
Then maybe the first processor we saw was broken. Destroying that planet instead of...
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air. Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
Будет непросто.
Even without the storms, it'll be a struggle for a while. But we can tough it out. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You wanna come
Выражение
along?
I
лица.
want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Хорошо ты в команде.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
She's a handful, but she knows her stuff. Could use the help.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Навыки. Нет. Сюда. Что у нас тут? Восстановление барьера. Что за бонусы? 4%. Как это считать? Давайте бросок. Полный урон возьмем. Здесь 4 требуется очка уже. 3-3. Ладно, окей. Нет, назад. Подтвердить. Пойдет так.
It's weird to think that if we pull this off, everything we're looking.
Так. Нам у тебя надо. Да.
Is that Drac?
Где? Кто? О, кто там стреляет. Давайте тоже постреляем. Ой. Случайно. Мне нужно вас сбить.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Ладно. Ой, вас много. Отстаньте.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Reload!
Color me impressed. Think I made them angry? Good.
Тяжко дыхает.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I
Малыш.
hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
А мы отлично работаем вместе.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got
О, у тебя
potential.
есть
I'd be
потенциал.
ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
Давайте.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Какое у команды мнение?
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Давайте научный.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped.
Foundation.
Ready on your signal.
О, ролики.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
Здесь типа должно быть эпично, но...
EOS is ready for deployment. Copy that.
У нас на фоне просто какой-то мужик.
And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Заботьтесь о полученном.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what
Sam?
we're calling her.
Не знаю.
They're eager. I haven't
Да
seen eager for months.
Вроде положительно.
EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer.
Но он же в нашей
A real
башке.
and reasonable first step. They think you
Пока
did
вроде
the
ничего
impossible.
плохого не сделал.
The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong.
Искусственный интеллект
Pathfinder.
сожрет нас немножко в другой игре. Что за игру вы ведете, Эдисон?
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
И ушла. Что происходит с задним фоном, с текстурами? Своей жизнью
The
живут.
reality, Ryder? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Ради блага инициатива, могу себе... Нет смысла спорить.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Следы такие, оп-оп. Появляемся чуть раньше, чем шаги. В оригинальном Mass Effect там вот как раз таки искусственный интеллект немножко бунтовал. Ну, одна из сюжетных линий — это противостояние кварианцев и гетов. Кварианцы создали себе роботов, дали им очень много сознания, и потом роботы перестали им служить. И у них там такая большая сюжетная линия войны на протяжении всех 3 частей. Но если вообще говорить, то в первой части эти геты — это основные противники. Вот. Потом как-нибудь поиграем. Я думаю, в оригинальный Mass Effect будем играть ко времени, когда будет выходить... Когда будет выходить 4-я часть. Точнее, 5-я, получается. Дверь. О, ель. Практически ель.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Надувной матрас. Прекрасно. Так, куда нам там надо? О, воспоминания.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Мне нужны будут подробные отчеты.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
Не стоит недооценивать их
I
попытки.
combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder.
Luck. Люарит. Еще один. Да?
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
Жить на кухне.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
Спасательная
That's
капсула.
fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Мне все равно.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every
И
turn.
не погибли.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Неловкое молчание. Надо научиться ладить.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Усиление называют редкие материалы. Окей. Что тут еще? Вызовов нет. О. Так. Луна на месте. О. Это тоже тут работает.
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Окей. Заглянем на кухню.
I'm in the armory.
Ага. Окей.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Кто-то должен это делать.
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Тяжело пришлось, наверное.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
О, май, романтить можно. Уже. Ты найдешь свою цель в жизни?
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. Все? Или еще?
Long time no chat. What's up?
Буря?
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudged reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Наш экипаж.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Veteran and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
И это хорошо.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Друзья.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Nexus.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Пережаренный язык космической коровы? Нет.
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
О. Корабль буря. Оптимальное состояние.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Младшая сестра, да?
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Все лучше, чем Nexus.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
И здесь можно уже романтить. Видимо, со всеми можно в первом диалоге уже романтить. Ты нам нужны... Ты умеешь обращаться с оружием?
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Окей. Точно?
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
На то оно и приключение.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Найти дом?
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Что за неофициальные каналы?
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
Что-то слишком просто.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
Ясно. Как ты присоединилась к инициативе?
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Ты видела восстание?
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Так.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Умный ход.
You know Sarah's the good one.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Ой.
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Все будет хорошо.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have
Прикольно,
off days.
кстати, внешность
I always
у нее.
hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
И даже ее можно романсить. Тут, видимо, даже стул можно романсить. Любопытное исследование.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka.
Она с Омеги.
But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Лексит Перра. Блок данных. Так, нет, это мы читали.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Настрой команды.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Люди в команде.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
О, боже. Ладно.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Кора.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Да, конечно.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
О, это отношения.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight.
Фрагменты воспоминаний.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Это было поворотной точкой.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
Дружба с Гарри.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Карьера врача.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer.
О,
I'd
великолепно.
patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
А, что? Модуль восстановления внешности. Нет, нам не надо внешность восстанавливать. Хотя... Что там есть? А... Нет. Нет. Ладно. Видимо, из вариантов. Угу. Ужин сегодня. Пустая запись. Прошу у всех прощения, я забыл, что мы делаем это по очереди. И половина пайков еще не распакована. Кэлла. Комментарии от ветра. Я тебя прикрою, Кэлла. В камбузе есть суп, Декстра и Лева, и фруктовый коктейль. Кэлла, подумай только, ведь мы могли вылететь из порта без тебя. Действительно. Найдена кофейная кружка. Кора. Вчера у биолаборатории нашла кружку. Симпатичная кружка с магнитным дном. Была прикреплена дном к переборке, дыркой в бок. Комментарий от Суви. Это моя, ее оставила на секунду, чтобы руки освободить. Кора. В следующий раз сперва опорожни ее. Это должен быть закадровый смех. Драк и Пиби официально зачислены в команду. С бумажной волокитой для Нексуса покончено. Пришлось уладить пару вопросов, но теперь вы официально числитесь в команде первопроходца. Добро пожаловать. Кора. И Драк, я просто хотела публично все оформить. Ну, насчет того, что я сказала. Комментарий, Драк. Расслабься, Харпер. Лучше удар башкой тот, которого не ожидали. Кора, буду иметь в виду. Окей. Пусти меня. Выпусти. Не хочет выпускать. Ладно.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there
Можно
too.
мне тоже каюту? Можно мне дом? Я полечу куда-нибудь. Сэм. Особый достав, что? Вот где. Модель ракеты SpaceX. SpaceX. И тут. Так, гардероб. О. Ладно. Так. Не хрень какая-то. Ладно, пусть белая будет. Ага. Свои оттенки, ага. Что это? Ну, пусть красная. Окей, выход. Что там у нас? Максимальный заряд щитов, повышение опыта столкновений. Нет, извините. Я случайно. На 5 миллион писем. Просьба о помощи кому Райдеру от доктора Ридана. Здравствуйте, Райдер. Простите за вторжение, у меня есть проблема, которую, как я думаю, вы легко решите вместе с Сэмом. Она может помочь моему исследованию скверны. Мы можем обсудить это лично в лабораториях Нексуса. Привет вам и Сэма, доктора Ридана. Окей. Интервью. Кому Райдер от Кэрри Твесса. Первопроходец. Я снимаю фильмы, мне нужна помощь с последним проектом. Он будет настоящим историческим событием, как и ваши подвиги. У меня еще вряд ли там какие-то подвиги есть. Мы можем встретиться на Нексусе и поговорить. Мне проще все на словах объяснить. Говорит Весса. Ладно. Откоры. Прочитала все отчеты о хранилище реликтов. Мне это кажется ужасно опасным. У меня в наставлениях для охотницы говорилось: удача, балансир между тобой и врагом. Что? Какой балансир? Балансир. Ладно. Разве реликты наши враги кокеты? Или они просто защищают свою? Передала предупреждение Брэдли и остальным в Продромосе. Не так, чтобы их напугать, но чтобы знали, во что рискуют опереться. Если оценки самые правильные, хранилище может находиться под большой частью континентального шельфа. Возникает вопрос, как можно выкопать такую пещеру. Ну, как в Майнкрафте. Это лопатой и киркой. Хитрости бури. От Кэлла. Привет, Райдер. Рад сообщить, что буря работает на пике эффективности. Теперь хочу поделиться с новым командованием несколькими секретными корабельными кодами, которые мы с дизайнерами тайком внедрили в систему корабля. Если отправить код JOSI через свой инструментарий откроется отладочное меню. Give all dispen дает неограниченное количество использования кофемашины в тамбузе. Water Temper Override увеличивает обычную норму горячей воды в душе. Jump Wash QQ ставит одежду первой в очереди на стирку в автоматической прачечной. Наслаждайтесь и не делитесь ни с кем особо. Как хочешь, от ветра. Первопроходец. Думаю, стоит прояснить. Знаю, что сказала лишнего по неофициальным каналам, но я не могла иначе. Nexus переживает не лучшие времена, и многим из нас пришлось заморать руки. Хочешь жить, умей вертеться. Но в целом я с тобой, и если тебе что-то не нравится, я это делать не буду. Вот так просто. Насчет вашего отца, от Драка. Ветра рассказала мне о том, что случилось с вашим отцом. Я потерял уже немало народу. Я подумал, что вас надо бы подбодрить или хотя бы отвлечь. Мне обычно помогает вот это. Драк... Я просто помню еще с прошлого прохождения это письмо. Драк прикрепил к письму 37 изображений разных винтовок и дробовиков. 2 из них дублируются. Многие изображения приведены в низком разрешении или покрыты водяными знаками. Драк. Так. Вдруг заинтересует от Лекси. Приложение. Половая зрелость и агрессия у Кроганов. Райдер. Я прикладываю свой труд о Кроганах, о котором говорила. Там всего 500 страниц. Больше было нельзя. Если вдруг будет интересно для медицинского журнала Цитадели, я написала более полную версию, 1400 страниц. Там больше подробностей и есть схема спаривания. Да, мне именно это нужно. Поза для йоги от Лекси. Исходя из количества высокоинтенсивных кардиотренировок, советую 5-10 минут в день тратить на растяжки, в особенности обратить внимание на бедра и поясницу. Ниже привожу конкретные упражнения. Без ложной скромности скажу, что хотя придумали йогу люди, до совершенства ее довели Азари. Лук Куринт. Это, видимо, поза такая. Стоя расставить ноги пошире, носок одной вывернуть наружу, глубоко вдохнуть. На выдохе согнуться в сторону развернутой стопы, коснуться рукой лодыжки. Подождать 5 секунд, повторить в другую сторону. Объятия Тевуры. Лежа на спине. Это моя любимая поза, кстати. Лежа на спине. Лежа на спине сложить стопы так, чтобы между ногами образовался ромб. Ладони прижать к полу. Поднять бедра, но не особенно усердствовать. Поза матриарха. На коленях глубоко вдохнуть, на выдохе сложить руки, чтобы получился треугольник. На следующем вдохе поднять руки над головой и выгнуться вперед, чтобы корпус оказался между бедрами. Стоять так 3 вдоха-выдоха, на каждом выдохе тянуться дальше. Рисунки или видео прислать? Да, пожалуйста. Это сложно. Ядра данных от Пиби. Привет, Райдер. Надеюсь, ты не против, что я держу ядро данных у себя в комнате, то есть в спасательной капсуле. Наверное, это потому, что я люблю обдумать всякое перед сном. Лучшие идеи приходят ко мне, когда я уже почти сплю. А еще я первым его увидела. В общем, мы точно знаем, что там есть какие-то данные. Загадка лишь в том, как их выудить. Буду держать тебя в курсе, Пиби. Окей. Так, а это что? Это какой-то робот. Сэм.
Hello, Scott.
Hello,
Eos has
Scott.
been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely
Hello,
endures doubt.
Scott. Alec
His
Ryder.
accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Круто. Активатор памяти.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Местонахождение
Are
Сэма.
you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link
Блин,
to
а
my
можно
servers in
заромантить
Samnode
Сэма?
on the Ark.
Это же
I can maintain a presence on the Tempest
самое
by quantum
необычное,
entanglement
что было в
communication.
играх. Очень удобно.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Сара и я.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well founded.
Много точек зрения.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular,
О, как
you have
мило.
my undivided attention.
Юмор.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a
Заходит
bar and
нейтрон в
asks,
оружейную
"How
лавку и
much is a
просит
drink?"
ружье, а
The
продавец ему
bartender
говорит:
replies,
тебе
"For
только
you,
без заряда.
no charge."
Ха.
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on humor.
Почему? Смешная шутка же. А еще можно?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't
Почему
threatened horse eat comedian?
мотыльщик не ест?
Because they taste
Потому что у
funny.
них забавный вкус. Да, ладно.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Ну, про нейтрон была прикольная шутка. Прикольная шутка. Так что...
Quit worrying, Root. Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Люша.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Идеальный случай, когда все по плану.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
На Nexus ресурсы есть.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Господи, я же подумал, его тоже можно заромантить. Что насчет Кэш?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Кэш.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Я понимаю, почему вы ушли.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Так. Что-то уже поели. тупо готовит суп.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Кэш.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a
О,
granddad.
дед. Мне она нравится.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Сэм.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Почему?
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Мы с Сэмом существуем только вместе.
Sam's part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
My body. Расскажи о себе.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Боевой опыт.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Ты знаешь Ветру?
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
В этом плане она ого-го.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Колония Кроганов.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable. The works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Военные воспоминания.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Совет по тактике.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Совет по бою.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Восстание на Нексусе.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Как у нее дела на политическом
Do you
фронте?
think Cash can handle station politics?
Cash can
Политика.
handle anything. Thing is, Spender's a liar and a coward. He was part of the mutiny, I know he was. A lot of people got hurt because of him, on both sides.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back
Представляю
on
актера
station
озвучки
without
с таким
Spender
голосом.
messing things
Пошел
up.
в пятерочку.
Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
И все разбежались.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Что?
Yeah?
Ты всех называешь малышами?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Так, мы там, кстати, еще не поговорили. С диваном. Блин. Я как птица, которая врезалась в стекло.
Hey, I'm in storage if you need me.
А, да, иду. О, освещение. О, диван двигает, или что это?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Откуда у тебя диван?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years,
Уже
of dust
пиво.
suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force.
Великолепно.
Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response, digging people out of trouble, that worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your alliance days much?
Что за понт?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was
У
fiercely
меня была
feared.
дикая борода.
Tastes better just thinking about those days.
Я об этом времени не думаю.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Ой, его тоже можно романсить. Нужно было... Мечта о приключениях.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Нам нелегко приходится.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered, you've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Так. А еще можно пиво?
Prodromos. Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We
Нет,
started
видимо, уже не
Pathfinder.
надо больше пива.
A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Что за вопросы? Ты меня интересуешь. А тебе?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
История службы.
You were a cop, then crisis response? couldn't have been long in either.
Через
Didn't have
звучайки.
patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
За тебя можно
You
порадоваться.
found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Семья.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin.
Джоэль.
Both lawyers.
Джоэль.
Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Все нетрадиционно. Все
Life with
нетрадиционно.
my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
You make do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
До
We'll
встречи.
talk later.
I know it.
Что? В смысле? Что ты знаешь? Я знаю. Я нет. Так.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
В смысле, уже? Да мы ж только оттуда пришли.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Ой, злая. Спокойнее.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick though, like losing the old man.
Ты служила в десанте Азари?
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry.
О,
Sent me to
Т-
Thessia to
Тессия.
serve with the Huntress unit. One of the
Красивая.
few places where my powers were
Планета.
welcomed. Your father
А.
made another one.
Вы с отцом были близки?
You were his second in command. Were you friends too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
Я пока тут, мы можем поговорить.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Зачем ты здесь?
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Окей. Такой застрял. Ладно. Тут что? Тут ничего. Бежим обратно. У нас там это... Не пускает. Что? Где?
Ryder,
В смысле?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll
Ты-
be here if you need
Ты
me.
говорила зайти к тебе. И зачем? Не понимаю. Так.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon.
Станция
Can't be worse
снаряжения.
than...
Выбрать. То же самое. То же самое. Выбрать. Подтвердить.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Слишком не торопись, ладно.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Ладно, потом решу, кого романтить. Тебе стоит больше спать.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Это все, что мне нужно
Well,
знать.
congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm number one! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Окей. Там кто-то уже ел. В карты, видимо, играл. Великолепное место.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Твой текущий проект.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Следующий вопрос. Nexus.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
Кто-то близкий.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
Понимаю.
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
Команда Бури.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Моя очередь говорить.
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Реликты.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Не буду тебе
You're off the
мешать.
hook, BB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Ой. Немножко пошатало.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
Это воодушевляет.
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Большой шаг ради одного корабля.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Есть новости о
Did you hear
ковчеге?
anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Мы их найдем.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your
Нафталин.
father.
Да.
We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Кэлло Джад.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on
Ясно.
itself. It's
А,
splendid.
Определенная красота есть.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Разумный замысел, Бог. А,
You
она
mean
это,
a god?
Yes, I
верит.
believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
Я понимаю это чувство.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Это что с освещением?
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
Мне нравится разнообразная
It's
команда.
good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent.
как
Oh,
мемы
speaking
те.
of the team, I
Типа,
should update the
вот
folks
она,
back in the
моя
Nexus
команда, и
with the
там
latest reports.
картинки.
We'll talk later.
Так, почтовый терминал, кстати. Что-нибудь еще пришло? Да, еще пришло. Почитаем. Кому? Райдер. От Коры. Спасибо за разговор. Теперь все воспринимается проще, хотя и не исправлено до конца. Помни, что надо и с собой заниматься. Работа — важное дело, но свои переживания ничуть не менее важны. Горе и страх не должны тобой править. Пускай будут твоими верными слугами, защитниками госпожи. Ужас какой, госпожа. Утрата служит охотнице так же, как растопка служит огню. Террис 12 листьев. Стих 132 кора. По скриптам с растениями все хорошо. Мы с Сэмом потихоньку разбираемся в ботанике. Интересно. Круто. Рад быть здесь. От Лема. Привет, первопроходец. Я снова о прежнем. Я снова о прежнем. Наша команда? Никуда больше не хочу. Вот так, типа, просто пускай так будет. Я вступил в понт. Потому что оказался здесь. Мы справимся. Лим прикрепил список материалов, связанных с темой фронтира. Тут вестерны, космические оперы и удивительное дело, турианские исторические драмы. Духовность от Суви. Дорогой Райдер, я так рада, что нам недавно удалось побеседовать. Мне так часто приходилось защищать свои убеждения, должна признаться, я уже немного устала. Каждый раз, когда я встречаю кого-то, кто разделяет мое мнение или просто понимаю его, я очень этому рада. Спасибо, Суви. У вас там что-то есть непрочитанное. Предлагаю тогда закончить на этом. На следующем стриме полетим дальше разбираться, что и как. Вон у нас там с чистого листа. Дождаться, пока радиация на ЭОС рассеется. Поговорить с Таном в штабе первопроходцев на Нексусе. Так что всем спасибо, кто был. До следующего раза. Да, именно перерыв пары минут.